What y'all doing out there in TV land, man? If you ain't tuned into Kofi's universe, you slipping. That's why I go get all my info for black culture. He do the best album reviews I seen. You know what I'm saying? Dope rap reaction videos. He do it all. You heard me? Go to Kofi's universe right now. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Man, stay in tune, loved one. That's how it's happening. Me.
Were you smoking when you said you better than Nas?
I might have been a little bit. Well, as far as let's get this right. I'm way more influential than Nas, and I don't care what nobody say. I know I made a little boo-boo when we talk about the sales and all this type of shit. I don't feel like getting into that rhetoric about where I started and where he started.
Well, you said that bullshit.
But listen, Nas was nice when I was in high school. When I was in 10th grade, Nas came out. Nas was dope. We appreciated him. He had a little bit of run. But Nas always came up second to Jay and DMX and all these other people. Like,
ain't no shame in that. There's a lot of folks came up second to Tom Brady.
He never had that type of influence on us, except for his first album. I already told you, I used to want to dress like Nas because he had a lot of fresh clothes that the hustlers used to wear and shit, and we used to see him on TV. He had one of the illest albums of all time. And then in high school when he had the barbecue and shit like that. So I'm a real fan of Nas, but he kind of lost me after the movie Belly and shit like that. Like, I don't.
Man, go ahead on with that, Jim.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm being honest. You ask me, I'm being a fan. I'm telling you, from the movie Belly was fire, but after that, he kind of lost me. I think we was way too much into the game. Remember how this goes. You ever heard of a Kofi list?
Yeah.
Yo, go back into your history and find out what happened between us and him. You dig? And I'm not trying to repeat history, but don't play with us when it comes to that, bro. We already went wild on them boys. You heard? We the ones that went wild on them boys, you heard?
Hey, Jim.
Yo, and people out here acting like I said I'm going to bring the Kofi list back. I just told you I'm going to change man stuff for the law. Key, you dig?
Nah, look, I'm put it to you like this, Jim. Hey, bro, you been in this thing. But lyrically, when you I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
Yeah,
y'all
but look how you dress. Look how you dress. You don't even be in the same places I be in. I can
be in the church house. You can't ever Nas lyrics. I don't know who told you that. Now look, I know you on that good stuff, but you're not seeing Nas. You're not seeing Nas, bro. Let's be real.
You got a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds in their panties because I said I'm better than Nas.
It don't matter.
Look at you. Look at you.
Ain't nobody from Dipset gonna take you over Nas. Nobody from the Diplomats but you.
Hold on, Jimmy. Hold on.
That's your too tight.
Hold on. Jimmy.
You want to go back to I really mean it? I really mean it started. We could go back to the history, bro.
But you didn't even say that,
bro. Don't do that, bro. That's your
I got a question.
Let Nas stick up for itself and meet me in a booth for something if we want to do something historical.
Nas say he don't do that no more. Nas say he don't do that.
Because he got $100 million. He's a very wealthy man. You heard? He's a very smart businessman. He hold
on. Jimmy, hold on. I got a question. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on, Jim. Hold on. I got a question. This you do, Jimmy, and anything that you do, right? I've heard you preach it all the time, right? When you was playing football, your first thing you always say, ain't nobody here better than me.
Tell him again.
You done told me that story a million times. Wait, listen to me, man.
Fuck you think I'm gonna be second to anybody in this world?
Jimmy, stay with me real quick. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. But I'm just saying, that mentality, isn't that how you supposed to feel? Isn't that how you supposed to feel?
You know. Let me ask you a question. When you was on the field, you thought you was better than T.O. and Moss?
Hell yeah. What you mean?
Man,
I ain't gonna say it out loud.
You done came on here and say, I ain't better than Moss. I'm not better than T.O. I'm not better than Rice. You said that.
I'm not playing the game no more.
But you was playing.
That's the difference.
Hey, Jim, while you talking, you need to get with the law.
I'm still playing.
Jada them done cooked all in the verses.
I'm still playing. I'm still playing at a high level.
Hey,
you check my record. I'm still playing at a high level. I'm rapping at a high level. You better check my stats, bro. I will run circles around Nas rapping right. I will run circles around Nas rapping right now. Right now, I will run Saturn around Nas right now rapping. Everybody knows that. You heard? Let's not talk about the past.
He put it down. He said it down.
I will run laps around Nas rapping right now, bro.
Jim. Oh, you talking right now? But I'm talking about y'all. And his prime and your prime, you couldn't see him.
I'm still in it. Oh, Cam was smoking his boots. I wasn't rapping when he was rapping, but Cam really got at him. You remember I really mean it? We've been getting at them boys, but this is not about that. Right now, 2025, I'm in the game still rapping at a high capacity.
Stay with me now.
If Nas wants to smoke, come in the booth. I will wrap
He don't want
circles
no
around him.
smoke. He enjoying that 150 million, 200 million he done
Okay
made.
then, so then leave me alone while I'm on the field.
You was effing with him. He wasn't bothering you.
I'm on the field. I'm picking on whoever, whatever. I don't care. I'm on the field.
Well, you
And guess who's the most
on the field? Kendrick, Drake, Weezy, they on the field. You need to call like Drake.
And guess who
You
would
need
be
to
the
call
most
like
talked about
Weezy.
person
You need to call like Kendrick. You need to call somebody that's still in it. He ain't in it.
Why? Kendrick
He
ain't
don't want to be.
Kendrick ain't at my age. I wasn't dating my era. That's not my era.
He retired. Have you ever heard of retirement?
Well, that's my era, so I'm calling all of them out. I don't care if you retired or not. Deal with it. If not, meet me in the booth, Jack. You heard? Meet me in the booth. And I'm just talking about sports.
Hey, call Jada.
Let's get this right. I'm not mad. It's about the sportsmanship of the game. People know I'm a very aggressive person, and that seems to get misconstrued when I'm talking my shit. I'm just talking my shit, you heard? Let me talk my shit because I am on the field. If anybody got a problem with that, they can meet me on the field. That is the booth. Anybody from that era. If not,
YouTube, salute. All right, man. You heard dog. He went off on Jim Jones. He told him the Dipset knows that you can't beat Nas. He said Dipset knows that, and you know it too. Jim Jones is trolling first and foremost. Let's explain this. He don't want to battle Kendrick Lamar. He don't want to battle Drake. He don't want to battle nobody. He said only people in his age bracket. First of all, you're not better than Pusha T. Not better than Jim Jones. Not better than Nas. Jadakiss smoked everybody from Dipset 4 years ago at the Versus. And you didn't want to run that back with Jadakiss. You didn't want to run that back. So, dude, shut the hell up, dude. I'm tired of this shit. And I'm glad Shannon Sharpe told him to his face, dude, were you smoking something the other day? Because everybody that has a podcast, all these interviewers, man, check this fool. Don't sit there and be no yes man or yes woman if it's a woman. No, let that fool know, man, you can't beat him. You cannot beat Nas, man. Like, for real, who are you? To me, Jim Jones is like the 10th or 11th man on an NBA roster, right? That barely gets time in the game. And you have the MVP of the league, like Shea Gilgeous Alexander. Like you up there talking about, I'm better than him. No, you're not better than him. Dude, when it comes to album sales, you're not better than Nas. When it comes to lyricism, you're not better than Nas. When it comes to storytelling, you're not better than Nas. Nas dressed way better than you. You trying to dress like you 20 years old. Dress like a grown man, Jim Jones. Stop trying to fit in with the crowd out there, with the little young boys like you hanging with your son homeboys. Wear some suits every once in a while. There's nothing wrong with rocking some nice attire, some Timbs and some Air Force Ones or Jordans. I'm not saying you can't do that. But he never dressed his age, never, because he's still trying to fit in. Nas, man, will wrap circles around Jim Jones, and he talking about Nas retired. Nas retired from battle rapping, not putting out music. So there's nobody for him to compete with. He competed with who? Jay-Z? That was the top person at that time. He couldn't get a chance to compete with Tupac because remember, before Tupac was murdered, Tupac and Nas came to a truce and they squashed things. It was a misunderstanding, and they was going to do a record together, but Tupac got murdered. Nas, he had his little run-ins with Biggie because him and Biggie was cool, but Biggie passed away. So who was the next person in line? It was Jay-Z. And that was two of the hottest people in hip-hop. They was going to go at it, and you saw what Nas did to him with Ether, one of the greatest diss tracks of all time. So, like, dude, Jim Jones, I don't know. You need help, homie. And put the damn weed down. Because, brother, I don't know what's going on with you. It's like you've been smoking some Sherm. Ask J.O. Felony that. Post your comments below. Smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. You want to support, donate to the channel? I have Patreon. Patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Stream Apps. Everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.